So, because we live in a very visual world and we like to listen to things rather than read, I thought that I would start blogging my blog, but through video. So, this week I wrote a blog for the Huffington Post UK, as I do most weeks, and I am talking about unlocking your capacity for brilliance. So, I want to read this and maybe you will get something from it. Oh, hello. Yes, you. Hard to believe it, but you, in fact, are brilliant. Imagine if we spoke to each other and ourselves like this, what a different space in our heads and in our world we would live in. We all have unlimited capacity to be brilliant. We think about unlocking people's best and true potential, but we never really look at the person's capacity within themselves. There is a little part of potential that has you daydreaming about the final destination, the very end goal or result, instead of the starting point and all that twists and turns in the road that will make up the end goal. I think this is particularly true in terms of your lifelong relationship with your body. We all daydream and constantly live in the future, thinking about that body we want to be in. We constantly measure ourselves against what we think we could be, rather than where and what we are. I always hear people talking about scenarios and what-if conversations, and I'll do or be that when the stars align and the conditions are perfect. In truth, the conditions will never be perfect, as you had hoped. But a little rejig of your attitude and outlook, then can't the conditions always be perfect? I think I went too close there for a while ago. Hey. Often what is happening is people are actually paralysed by their own possibilities. Like, imagine if I actually succeeded at that. I mean, what then? Fulfilling your own potential is bloody scary if you like to always stay between the lines. Nobody really ever talks about that though. The fear that leaves you too scared to act or to move, to actually live up to your potential. So the big difference between people living their potential and those who don't, or who think they can't, is actually down to the amount of permission they give themselves to live in the present and act, be, and live their true authentic life. We alone are the only ones. I really feel that sounds like the start of a prayer. We alone, the Lord Most High, that can let us live our authentic life. The life we decide how we shine, how we're going to show up without the fear that we are not good enough. One of the most powerful life lessons I learned myself 4 years ago was that waiting and wishing for the picture-perfect future means that it will never come. We can all share, like, and love the good daily quotes of motivation and think, yes, those words are powerful. But in order to live and create your authentic life, you need to start living. I'm a health addict. I am addicted to health. Yes, this means I'm typecast for a good old slag about how much I train, and people always give me shit about the foods that I eat, and people think that I'm a dick, constantly slagging me via my alias, Lucy on Henry Street, and the fitness lifestyle I live through my online platforms. Like, most of this is in good spirits, but obviously some isn't. On both counts, I couldn't give a fiddler's. You see, I'm in fearless pursuit of my own happiness. And you know what I do? I live on the daily. I know it makes me tick, and it certainly isn't dreaming about the body I could be, the places I might visit, or the people I might meet. My happiness is dependent on myself and not conditional to where I am or the people that I am with. Experience is what I am all about. I am never embarrassed to ask a question, to ask for help, or to admit I don't know how to do something. Simultaneous equations. I hope I am still learning about life, people, and myself until the day that I die. Our needs, wants, and desires are always changing. So don't live in fear from yourself to admit that you in fact want to do this, achieve that, or experience the other. Living in the good opinion of other people leaves you stuck, leaves you static, and definitely makes your own ability to be truly happy a harder task than if you're honest about those fears and speak your own truth. Just know that nothing is ever perfect, and really, it shouldn't be. All the fun is actually in the struggle on the journey of where we are going. The problem is we often just want the end result. But just know that everything in this life that is worth having is worth the hard work, commitment, and your respect. Even just think about this in terms of your own body. Do you respect it? Do you love it? And how do you show it love? Capacity to be, to live, to act is always expressed in the present. It is immediate. Start now.